If you look close enough, life is everywhere. From this large deer to these tiny springtails living in the soil, life follows a similar pattern. Some living organisms are more complex than others, but what do they all have in common? Let's find out together in this episode all about the biological organization of an organism. Life is full of order, and it's organized in layers, each one both complex and connected. We call those layers the levels of biological organization. These layers include the tiny cells living in our bodies to an entire living organism like you or me or these deer. Today, I'm out on a little nature hike, and I spotted some deer. This deer is an organism, an individual living thing. Let's zoom in and take a look at all of the layers that make this deer a deer. Starting from the bottom, the most basic level of biological organization begins on the microscopic level with cells, the basic building blocks of all living things. All living things have cells, or are cells, in the case of single-celled organisms like bacteria. There are plant cells and animal cells, eukaryotic cells, or prokaryotic cells. We see tons of variety even here at the basic level. The cells in multicellular organisms are often specialized to carry out specific functions or jobs, like taking up nutrients and water, getting and using energy, getting rid of waste, and interacting with the environment. Deer are mammals, like us humans, and like any mammal, a deer's body is composed of various specialized cell types. There are muscle cells, skin cells, blood cells, nerve cells, and fat cells, each responsible for a specific function. Deer have muscle cells, tendon cells that connect muscle to bone, and cardiac muscle cells that are in the heart. Deer skin contains various cells responsible for forming the outer layer of skin, the skin pigment, and cells involved in touch sensation. They also have various types of blood cells, white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets, just like we do. Nerve and fat cells are among the wide array of remaining cell building blocks contained inside a deer. Groups of similar cells, cells that have similar structure and function, make up tissues. So all of these different types of cells form different types of tissues. Those muscle cells form muscle tissue, which is responsible for movement. This type of tissue is found throughout the deer's body, including the heart and digestive system. Epithelial tissue is made of skin cells. It forms not only the outer layer of the skin, but the lining of intestinal organs and glands. Nerve cells make up nervous tissue, including the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. If you're still here liking this video, let us know. And hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Tissues that work in unison to carry out a specific set of functions form an organ. Nervous tissue makes up the deer's brain that bosses all the other organs around, and muscle tissue makes up the heart, allowing it to pump blood throughout the body. As organs work together, they form a connected system, an organ system. Additional functions are possible from that cooperation, which a single organ couldn't complete on its own, like digestion. The digestive system is formed by several connected organs that allow the digestion of food. Deer have a 4-chambered stomach. 4. The first chamber is for storage. This allows the deer to gather a lot of food at once and then digest it later. The deer bring the food back into their mouth and chew it again. Normal to them? Gross to us. The second chamber is where the microorganisms live. The microorganisms break down the chewed food, helping out the deer in a process called fermentation. Fermentation produces a gas that the deer must discharge very regularly. So this makes the deer really burpy. This fun new mixture is brought up and chewed again. This time, when it goes back down, the chewed food goes into a third chamber where water is absorbed. Finally, the resulting substance enters the last chamber, where gastric juices continue digestion. Gastric juices are liquids, like the acid in your stomach, that help digest food. So this last chamber is very similar to our one stomach. Organ systems, like the digestive system, together make up a living, growing organism like our deer. Each level is important. Each type of cell, tissue, organ, and organ system are essential to the organism. But our deer was just one example. The same pattern of organization is true for me, and for you, and those tiny springtails in the soil, and all other organisms in between. So remember, life is complicated, but organized. And if you want to learn more science, you can check out this video next. Let's zoom in and take a look at all of the layers that make this deer a deer.